Okay, so welcome back to another Let's Try It Tuesday. First of all, we are going to go ahead and be trying this right here. I've never tried this before, but this is the Covergirl Trunaked in the Goldens, and it says shade like a leading $50 eyeshadow palette. So we both know it's referring to probably Urban Decay. I've heard Tati talk about this, and that too made me want to go ahead and get it. It's about $10. I've never used it. She says the quality is great. I personally never really have great experience with drugstore eyeshadows. I know Maybelline, I have their neutrals, and for a while I was really into it, but I'm only into it for like a I just need to throw something on my lids kind of day, not for like I need this to stay on, I need pigmentation. So we're gonna see if this is comparable to that. The Maybelline neutrals is about $12.99. This here was $10.99, and I got both of them at Walgreens. So you can always get like a discount at Walgreens too if you have like your Walgreens card. You can usually get them for like buy one get one half off, and the card's free, so even if you don't have one you can just like sign up for it. And I think this little sticker thing just like flew in my hair, so I'm gonna have like sticker in my hair for the whole video. What are they doing up there? So whenever you open it, it has like this little sponge tip applicator, which most of them have, except one of them is the original flat side, and the other is just like a little bit like pointed. So if you want to kind of like smoke something out in a rush, these come in handy. I know they're cheap, but they really do come in handy. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 shades in here, and they all range from light to neutrals. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these really quick to see how the pigmentation isn't, of course, like Too Faced or Urban Decay, but wow, that is really smooth. That is really smooth. And it doesn't fade into nothing. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Like, this is the only transition color in this palette. I want to see if it like really, like if it blends into nothing, because I hate it when that happens, but this really doesn't. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I want to go for something classic and simple. So I don't know if I should take you guys in, but we'll see. I'm gonna just take like this lighter color with just like a fluffy brush, and it doesn't have a mirror, so I'm gonna have to use this big old thing. I'm just gonna set my primer. I always do wear a primer, if not a primer, like foundation or concealer. So very early in the morning, I just woke up, so that's why I'm very like fresh faced. I'm gonna take the only like transition color and my go-to crease brush that you guys already know about, and I'm just gonna pat it into the crease like usual. This is every time I feel like I'm doing my makeup, I'm like I have to do it in like a tutorial kind of way, but it's not a tutorial, it's a first impressions. So it is leaving pigmentation, it's not blending into nothing, which is a good thing. So I hate it when like this mirror is in my frame. It looks so nasty. So the other day we went ring shopping again. I know that I always say that, you know, my husband, but we are not yet married. We're engaged. Which reminds me, I lost the band to my freaking ring. Can you believe that? I didn't lose it. I asked my husband to get it for me, and he lost it. Can't find it. So we went, we were always going to get like another one anyways. So we went to go do that. So far so good. I really like this crease color. I brought you in just a little bit more so you can see better. But yeah, as I was saying, I did lose my band, so that really sucked. But we were gonna go ring shopping anyways, so that's what we did. And oh my god, I got the gorgeous set. It's like the bands and the ring were separate. So now that I have that, there's really no like darker colors, so I really don't know what to do. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and I like this color. Ooh, that's really chalky and like this one's pretty. I think I'm gonna do this one like in the outer part. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, I got my freaking finger in it and apply it like that. So yeah, as I was saying, we went ring shopping. I got like this, like the very pretty ring. I'm gonna start wearing the engagement ring pretty soon, but as far as the band goes for that one, I'm gonna wait until our marriage, which is actually next month, and that's when I'll start wearing my band, because it's gonna be like the actual set, so I don't want to be wearing my band. I was wearing my band for this set right here, but it was just like a temporary kind of ring. But I really did love it either way. Regardless, I still loved it, and I'm still sad I can't find my band. Like, I crawl on the carpet to go to like look for it because I can't find it, and then the last thing I need is for my toddler to pick it up and try to eat it. Ugh, that'd be horrible. So I just blended out the colors really quick, and I'm gonna just take a fluffy brush and just pat it on one more time. I really like this. It went chalky on my finger, but as you can see, it's super gorgeous. It's really pigmented. I love it. Oh my god. And I'm just gonna take it and also put it in my inner corner. It's really hard for me to fall in love with the inner corner kind of color. Like, I always use MAC's as a vanilla pigment. I really haven't been liking it lately, and I like this because it's more of like a warmer rather than the pink undertones in the vanilla. Okay, so since there aren't any transition colors, hopefully I'm gonna hope this goes well. We're gonna take this olive color right here, and I'm gonna use this brush. So these eyeshadows are definitely soft. Like, whenever you pick them up, like, you get a lot of product. So if you don't want to use a lot of product, you definitely should pat off any excess. But they're really smooth, and so far so good. Like, they're light, so if you mess up, it's really easy to blend it out. So as far as the blendability, it's definitely there. You want to use a lighter hand with blending these, just because you definitely don't want to make them disappear, because even though they are pigmented, they're super soft. And I really should have thought about this when I got it. Like, there's really not a lot of brown, so I'm taking that darker, like you can see it, right? Take that darker green right there, and I'm just going over where I applied that first green, just like making like a gradient kind of effect. So far so good. I really don't have any complaints. I'm really impressed with that very light shimmery color. I love it so much. I'm gonna apply it again. Okay. And then just reapply matte shade under my brow bone, because most of these colors in here are shimmer. Like, this is the only matte shade, and that transition shade is like a satin, so keep that in mind. So now that I have like my eyelashes and eyeliner on, let me just say that there is fallout with this stuff. I'm gonna take the darkest color because I want to smoke it out just a bit more in the outer corner. I'm gonna take this brush. What the F am I thinking? I'm gonna take this brush, and then I'm gonna just close my eyes and intensify it. So since this eyeshadow is a softer eyeshadow, it is very easy to lightly dab a color to make sure that is where you want it, and to see how intense you actually want to make it. So again, I really think this palette is great for beginners or something for every day. I really liked how the shimmer really brought out my eyes, because even in the brown or the golds and stuff, like gold and green really bring out like brown colored eyes, especially hazel eyes. So I think you might love this eyeshadow palette. So there is fallout with this guy. So now that I have finished applying the eyeshadow, I can give you my final opinions on this first impression. So these here are super pigmented. Granted, some of them are a bit chalky, but for the most part they are smooth like butter. I really do like these. The last one, which is the darkest one, is the roughest one out of here, which I guess, I don't know, a lot of eyeshadows, that usually is what it is for darker eyeshadows, especially blacks. They tend to get a little bit rougher. But for the most part, this is a really nice palette. It is smaller. It comes with less eyeshadows than the other, you know, from L'Oreal and Maybelline, but this is really good quality. I really do like this. I was honestly gonna be like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it. That's why I wasn't going to get it, but I remembered one of my favorite eyeshadows from here, which I think is Brown Smolder. I used to use it in my eyebrows. Like, it used to be like a religious thing for me to go ahead and do. Like, it was a holy grail. So I know that eyeshadow was great, but it was a single eyeshadow, so I was really wondering like if these will match up to it, because I haven't owned a Covergirl eyeshadow since like 6th grade. So my overall rating for this is definitely about maybe a 4 out of 5, and the reason why I give it a 4 out of 5 is just because it doesn't compare to your higher end eyeshadows. Just keep that in mind. If you do want to get this palette, it's nowhere like a Too Faced or Smashbox or anything like that, but the pigment's there, as you can see from the swatches, and as you can see from my eyes, like, it is really radiant. I really do like this. I will let you know, like, I will insert a clip if it starts to crease any earlier than my other eyeshadows, like my higher end eyeshadows. And if I don't, then obviously it lasted me throughout the day, because I don't want to reapply. I already have to blot and reapply my powder. I don't want to worry about my eyeshadow. Unless I am going out, then I will reapply it, but other than that, it's not gonna happen. So like I said, I really do like this thing. I think it's worth it. I think you should try it out. I really like it a lot. I think it's better than the Maybelline ones. Granted, it comes with less eyeshadows, but the quality is definitely there. With that being said, I like this a lot. I'm not sure if I want to try the L'Oreal Le Nude palette, or Le Palette, or whatever it's called. Let me know what you guys think, if you think I should. Have you tried this and have you tried that? Let me know what you guys think, and maybe I'll pick it up and try it out on video with you guys. So yeah, that is it for this week's Let's Try It Tuesday. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos every week. I like to put out anywhere between 3 to 4 a week. So with that being said, my loves, I love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.